All right. Good evening. Happy Monday. Excited to get back to Too Many Types 2 tonight. There was no stream last week. I was in Detroit for a work trip. Oh, there's Hope popping up. Um, so 2 weeks ago, we beat the 8th gym. I think it took like 3 attempts to get through Tate and Liza. We then headed to Victory Road, where there was a shortcut option to just go right through it. We did that just to save time. We get to the Elite Four, where we have our a final battle with Ruby. Got through that pretty easily. And then it was time to start attempting the battle. So the first member of this Elite Four ended up being Brendan from the first Too Many Types. And that's all I know. We haven't managed to beat him yet. So we're going to be resuming attempting to beat him tonight. So his team, I've got my notes pulled up to note, what am I up against? What Pokemon should I be using based on what I have? What are the super effective things? Brendan starts with a Delphox, and I'm starting with Sue Storm, the Azumarill, which is doing okay. It's been a decent approach. The issue we're having with Brendan is his Grimmsnarl. It is trashing the team right now. It's really struggling to find a way around it. The Phalanx and the Aegislash, I've got pretty good solutions for. But the issue is that Grimmsnarl is wiping through the team so quickly that when I get to the final Pokemon, which Mega Evolves, Deoxys, I'm out of options, out of ways to get through it. So
Hello there.
hello. So that's been the issue. We will see how things go tonight. If we can at least get through Brendan, maybe we'll get some better results. So okay. So I was swapping in and out a lot of Pokemon to see what would work. So we settled on Solara, the Slitherwing, which has 2 moves I've yet to try against Grimmsnarl, being Superpower, and Grand Eon. We'll try him. Yes, Solara after... if you're not familiar with Solara from Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects, very cool character. As an aside, Rise of the Imperfects is one of the coolest Marvel games in my opinion. That game just comes in hot with the opening cutscene to be like, look, this is what's at stake. Like that game, it introduced some characters that were basically trying to wipe out a lot of the heroes of Marvel, but that game's opening cutscene just establishes the Hulk is dead, the Punisher's dead, and Captain America's dead. Like, they're killed immediately. And it's like, yeah, that's what we're stage setting this with, so have fun, guys. Really, really fun game, though. So when I was trying to think of something for this, like, Solara jumped out to me pretty quickly as a name. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not going to take the time to go find more Pokemon for my teams. Right now I'm pretty strongly settled on this team being the lineup, with the information we know right now, which is only one of the 5 battles we have to do. And I'm just going to let the team keep leveling, trial and error. I'm going to avoid using the rare candies, the infinite rare candy stuff. We're just going to keep attempting, wiping, getting little incremental gains from levels, and just keep trying till we can get through. That's the hardest name of it, right? Okay. That's cool. All right, Brendan. I battled you, what, 20-ish times 2 weeks ago? So, let's just get this over with. Yeah, so we want to use Water Pulse. That's a huge start. I survived a Focus Blast, as long as it doesn't crit. Yeah. So this is the ideal setup for starting this battle that I want each time. Okay, Aegislash is next. And we know the answer here. So Hela comes out, and she one-shots Aegislash. Well, it could be two-shot in the sense that Aegislash has Protect. So Dazzling Gleam takes it out. Okay, so now Grimmsnarl comes out. Alright, there's still two things I want to try with Solara, so we're going to do this first. So I have not tried... Anime is the type. I've not tried Superpower or Grand Eon. Not a good start, because I outspeed it normally, so don't even get to know. So we're gonna have to wait to see if Anime or Ancient does anything again. Okay. So I want to use Psychic. Sure. My only other option really is to bank on Grimmsnarl, drawing the card that just takes itself out immediately. But that's also not a good strategy. Like, I've just resigned myself to wiping on this 90% of the time. Yeah, normal card. In this case, it outspeeds me. Yeah. This is the issue that we ran into last week. This thing is just a brick wall of I don't get to have fun. We might as well just use Flower Trick because it always crits. Even though none of them really do much damage. But crits are crits. Okay. I'll send out Sue first. There's a chance Thanos is going to be able to finish it. We haven't tried Anime, so let's try Superpower here. That is the killer. That one occurs, I'm like, now it doesn't really matter at all. anything even has decent defense against it. Alright. Sure. Maybe we take out Grimmsnarl here. I don't actually know if we'll survive Phalanx afterwards, though. Okay. So Phalanx is next. I'm going to use future type moves. I think I might have enough health still to survive one Wedding Cake. So if this doesn't do the job, then it's a... Oh wait, is Wedding Cake a 2-turn attack? Yeah, okay. Alright, well Thanos gets a level at least. But it's over here. Yeah. All right. That's the first attempt for tonight. I want to check my TMs and HMs. I don't know if I've looked at if Slitherwing can learn any of them. So let's see. Could burn. I mean, Solara can break it down. I mean, I'm willing to try it. I think I'd rather that over Lunge, honestly. Ancient. Flying. Family. Okay, none of them can do Poison Jab. That's fine. Anyone learn Flash Cannon? Thanos and Phoenix. Phoenix, yes. Let's do that. Let's get rid of Psybeam. Again, it's not anything huge, but it's another little something else to try. And I know Steel isn't super effective against it. But we do have Ancient, Anime, and Dance to try still for Grimmsnarl. Okay. So we got the bad start. Use... okay. So that's good. Even better. Alright, so Sue survives. Okay. Another level. Aegislash. Every level is just... It was the same thing with the first too many types during the Elite Four. Each of those levels is just the slightest little bit of more incremental progress during the next attempt, so... Eventually it becomes a difference of, you know, a 2-shot versus a 3-shot against some things, so... That becomes huge and important for how much damage I'm taking into that. Alright. And eventually Solara will get enough experience to get another level. Okay, so Ancient, Anime, and Dance. Let's try Dance first. Assuming I get to go first. Okay, so I do. Okay. Dance is okay. Yo, I will take it because it was a hit. Enough of a hit that we can switch to Kitty to do a few flower tricks, I think. Not a lot. Alright, we got one more. So close. So I'm gonna go Terapagos here. Because I know Terapagos can survive a hit and get it finished off and deal with Phalanx. And that leaves a few things to try something against Deoxys. Okay, good. That's fine because we go first. And it still doesn't look great because Deoxys is gonna also be able to deal with most of my team. But we are in probably the best shape we've been in on any attempt. We keep him out. Because we can take a wedding cake. We're fine. Unfortunate that it crit, though. Would have been much better to not have been critted. We're so close to that being a one-shot, too. Alright. Either way, we made it to Deoxys. So gender and ground work against it. Sue's not going to last long, so I'm just going to send her out basically to just eat a move. Yeah. Let's go Phoenix next. Let's do Depravity. Okay. Alright, so if Hella can survive a hit, and I don't think she does, honestly, but if she could, this would be a very strong Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Alright. All things considered, the best attempt we've had. I do think we'll get through Brendan tonight at some point. I have no clue what to expect next, and that is my bigger concern. Awesome. Best case really is Focus Blast misses, Water Pulse crits on this opening. That's the best scenario that can occur for me. Okay, so Aegis Slash is next. Easy enough. Okay, another level for Sue. Kitty, great. Did Solara get one yet? Solara still has not. Okay. So I know, I mean, maybe we end up wiping because I don't use it. I still want to check on Ancient and Enemy type moves. Quick Claw. Which doesn't really matter if we get the reverse. Yeah. So I get one shot at anyways. The moment it can survive one hit will be nice. Alright. So we do 2 Flower Tricks. Which again, we do an extra couple damage. We take a teeny bit less damage. So it all just gradually accumulates to give me a net gain. But, I mean, it's going to be another Deoxys wipe. Know that much. Alright. Headbutt. And again, with Kitty's level, this might have been enough damage that the headbutt finishes it. It's gonna be close. Yeah. Just not able to yet still. normal card or the stat boost. Okay, and that should be a Thanos level. Terra Starstorm. I mean, I want to replace Kite, the Heavy Slam. Ooh. I'm very curious to see that. We're gonna have to wait, though. We one-shot it finally. That's huge. Alright, Deoxys comes out. Genuinely want to see. I'm assuming I'm still not faster than it. Because I'm not faster than the Phalanx still. Probably makes the most sense to always send out Phoenix first when Deoxys comes out, just to cause that stat drop. Alright. I mean, it's a wipe again, but... the big thing there was the Thanos level. Okay. Back in we go. Okay. Confuse. Nope. Okay. Alright, so this battle goes differently then. Because I have to send out Kitty to use a sharp move. Finish it off. Now Grimmsnarl comes out. Oh, no, Aegislash, okay. It still is Aegislash. I feel like it had been Grimmsnarl when Kitty was out. Alright. Hopefully this gets Solara a level finally. Finally. Okay, so Grimmsnarl comes out next. I'm tempted to try Thanos now, but I'd rather stick with Solara first. Let's try again. Okay, I finally get to try. Okay, no on Ancient. So we still have Anime to try. Alright, that's fine. It is, again, one more piece of information that we didn't have before. Normal card, please. Okay. So this one is definitely set up. Terapagos will be able to take it out with the first headbutt. Awesome. Alright, Deoxys is next. I'm going to try to set this up best I can to give myself a chance. Depending how many I have, yeah. So we use one Hyper Potion to just top Thanos off. And that's going to use... It's going to Mega Evolve and use, what's it called? Bone Toss or whatever it was. No! The one time it doesn't do it. Oh, okay though. That's still good. So... Of course it crits. Sure. The one time where I thought, oh, we're in good shape suddenly. Didn't even matter. Still somehow got outsmarted when I tried to be clever. Alright, back in we go. And honestly, the way this is going, probably won't beat this till everyone's like level 63 or 64 at least. But yeah, so for Grimmsnarl, we still have anime type move to try. That's the last one. Alright. Out Kitty goes. Aegislash. Okay, finally, level 60. Wonder Room. Oh. Okay, Grimmsnarl. Alright, Grand... Oh wait, we did Superpower. So Grand Eon. So we did Anime, we didn't do Ancient. That's fine. I am perfectly okay with that. I am more than happy to let Solara get that hit off, go down, because 1 or 2 more levels, and that is a one-shot. Okay, that's really good. And Thanos is going to get another level here. Well, it doesn't matter because he's recharging. Okay, with this level, that should hopefully never happen again. Alright, Deoxys is here now. Here we go again. I forget, it's what? Yeah, Space Crab. Really would love to see Terra Starstorm. And it's Crab. Space Crab. Gotta try Slash. Of course. And that still finishes me off too. Okay. Well, the discovery with Solara was huge. Basically, Solara right now is just the time bomb to take Grimmsnarl down. And then we have to figure out Deoxys. Crit off the bat, please. Beautiful. That's still a fantastic start to have Sue still have all of her HP. Phalanx coming out now. Okay. Different order. There you go. Eat the wedding cake. Phalanx down. Grimmsnarl. I mean, this is the gamble, though. Solara gets one-shotted. But if I get a hit off... If I can get the hit off, it's great. But as of right now, I still get one-shotted if I get hit. And when that occurs, everything goes even more sideways. Okay, we get the hit. There's always a chance it crits. Ooh. That's good, though. That's fine. The moment that can one-shot is gonna be so satisfying. Okay. That's fine. We don't gotta be worried about that. Okay, so next should be Aegislash. Ooh, and we should get finally use King Shield. Just to make me waste one turn. But we should get to 61 off of this. Okay. Should really give Hela something other than the leftovers. It's got to be something better that she can use here. Alright. We know what happens here. Okay. Send out Sue. Of course, one of the moves just had to be super effective anyways. I can get one hit off, it would be incredible. I don't think I have a single move that's a goes first move. Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't looked at... Geez, 196 attack and special attack. That's... I didn't look at that previously. And Star Strike's... It knows recover as well. Yeah, Star Strike's got 15. They both physical? That's special. It's only 90 power though. It still does that much. Eventually, I'll survive the hit. But it's still going to be several more attempts before we get the levels we need. I do think otherwise the team's got most of it down. Grimmsnarl I'm so much less concerned about now, provided Solara lands Grand Eon. That's the only other real issue. I mean, Delphox kind of is an issue for Sue, but and it's kind of a coin toss one for who wins this to start the battle. Which isn't ideal, to be fair, but it's fine enough. Aegislash. Alright, what do we got? Yes. Who will level up next? Grimmsnarl. Alright, Solara is not far from the next level. Okay, cool. So Kitty finishes it off, and Phalanx is next. Ooh, and Kitty will get another level soon. Okay. Ooh. Thanos won't level from this, but we'll definitely get a level on the next attempt before we get to Deoxys. And that is a really good situation to be in. I'm assuming Wedding Cake just always goes first. Let's get this over with. Let's just get our next wipe, go back, try again. Alright. Next. And finish it off. It's ridiculous. The next best option, as absurd as it would be, so you got 15, 20, 25 PP of attacks total before choosing Recover. Would be spamming Revives for 25 turns. Which I'm not gonna do. But insane that it hits that hard. Okay. And Sue will level the moment she can take out Delphox. Which won't be this attempt. Unless I crit. Because it's gonna Star Strike next turn. Okay, we've got a chance, actually. Alright. 62. Alright. Bailing's coming out. I want to take a look at Wedding Cake, because I think it's an always goes first move, because I'm just not convinced Phalanx is faster than Thanos. No. Speed 106. Wow, it is just faster. That's crazy to me. Hopefully I'll be faster within a level or two. That's just absurd to be getting hit by that all the time. Laura still didn't get the level, really. So close. Alright, so it's a wipe. Well, I'm just gonna do some other stuff then, because I know this is a lost run at that point. So Thanos, I just want to see Terra Starstorm finally. Oops. Why would it be anything else? Alright. At least this is a little satisfying, getting a bunch of flinches to occur. Alright, Aegislash. We know this one. I am gonna send out Sue and use another Hyper Potion just to see if Thanos has enough HP yet to tank a hit. Oh wait. Only 120. Whatever, I'll use it. Alright. So that's done. Send out Phoenix next. Alright, there's a limb launch. Okay, so Hela will get another level next round. Critted anyways, so it didn't matter. I'm at least earning the levels as opposed to just quick leveling up to like 65 or something and doing it. And I want to try it again. See what it does against Deoxys, if I can land the hit. Hey. I mean, it does a lot, but it wasn't super effective. But ground is super effective, so I'm willing to try, if I'm in this situation again, heal it up and try a ground type move and see. We're getting close. That's almost... I mean... Even if the ground type move doesn't do as much damage in that situation, we're 1 or 2 levels away from I survived the hit and could one-shot it with the move in response. So that's very, very good progress in my book. In every battle Sue survives with Delphox to start is a huge setup for the rest of the battle, because Sue just gets a ton of the shared experience. She might hit 63 this battle because of that. Oh yeah, Sue is hitting 63. I'm gonna see what my speed is. 75. Ow. That's why it's so rough. I didn't realize it was that low. We're not outspeeding Phalanx anytime soon. We still have a ways to go before we get another level for Thanos. Okay, but we're getting close to one-shot territory for Solara with Grimmsnarl. Normal card, please. Okay. Oh, we did it, finally. And because I took it out on the one shot, I can just swap out. Oh, that feels nice. I'm really happy about that. Okay. Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Shadow Sneak, it's like what, 30 damage? Not even 15. Okay. Alright. Deoxys. So now we gotta kind of commit here. Sue goes out, probably eats a Star Strike. We Hyper Potion Thanos. The moment there is Limb Toss, Thanos is coming out immediately. You know what? Solara's never got to do anything against this. So, why not Quick Claw? Oh. Oh, no way. It doesn't. Of course. Okay. Got it. Got my hopes up there. But that's fine. That is still an limb launch, not limb toss. That's still an important piece of information to know next time, because I will have Solara, and there's a chance Quick Claw can trigger, and I can get in some damage. I mean, let's. I mean, I gotta go for the Earth Power. It's gonna be super effective. Okay. Okay. Finally beat Brendan. Wow, I haven't had that much fun in a while. Yet you literally sat here and beat me like 30, 35 times before I got one win in. You truly are champion material. I got 4 more of these battles to go, and I don't feel great about it. Able to adapt to a situation with ease and the determination to take home the title. Don't let up. Your next battles will keep you on your toes. I mean, I'm going to restore the whole team going into the next battle. I want to get as deep as I can on the battle to get as much information. Nice. Okay. You know what? I think I'm fine with Thanos not being at full health going into it. Okay. Now I just have to do that again every time we wipe. Mario? So it's gonna be a bunch of the Pokemon from Super Mario Mon, isn't it? Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's Mario Mon, thinks he's got the cap on. Birdo, okay. So Birdo's gotta be gender type. Mario Fairy gender. Let's go for a Blizzard. Okay. So we get to play the What Move Works again. Okay. Ancient. So I want to start Solara, because I can one-shot Birdo right off the bat and just swap out. Leaf Storm. I think I'd rather keep Flower Trick. Petey Piranha. I think I try Kitty here. Okay, Petey Piranha is level 59. Silly Mario Grass. The grass is why I was thinking this. So I think a Mega Evolve and Fireball here. Yeah. Use Kitty. Okay. I'm just typing my notes as I go. Oop blooper. Let's stay out. Oop. Blooper. Level 60. That's what? Poison. Stinky. It's Stinky Water Mario. So, Flower Trick. Okay. think I've got a very easy path through this battle. King Bob-omb. So that's where I would want Sue. I don't have Sue. So let's go Thanos. I kind of had a feeling it was going to have all the starters from Mariomon. So this makes sense to me. Holy Mario firefighting. Let's try Terra Starstorm. Okay, I mean, okay, explosion, that's fine. I tank the hit, so... A Probopass. Sure. What is the reason for Probopass? I'm gonna guess maybe the mustache rock steel thing. I mean, if I can try, I probably Mega Evolves. Well, I don't outspeed it. There's no way I'm fast. Okay. It's a rock steel thing. Whoop. I don't know what button I hit for that. Rock steel thing. I think I try a fireball. Alright. This was a significantly easier battle than the other. I got through it on the first try. Okay. Let's revive again. Sue, we really only lost because that's who I chose to start with. Okay. I mean, what else are we going to encounter? We start with Brendan of Too Many Types. Then we had Mario of Super Mariomon. Is it going to be like Cynthia? Who's this? Finally climbed my way into another league. This time I can finally prove that I've gotten stronger. The right way. Sorry, Challenger, but there's no way you can win against me and my team. Who's this? Elite Four Kieran. It's a double battle. Who is Kieran? Oh, Scarlet and Violet. I haven't played it. Okay, well. We Water Pulse, Fire Dark VGC, Fluffy Fairy VGC. Let's try to Grand Eon. And so you're just starting with the thing that Mega Evolves. Okay. Sure. We're all set to level 50. How did I miss that? Oh, wow. Oh. Whoopee. Oh, okay. Alright, I see. I got it. Well, we're gonna commit. We gotta take out things. Okay, that's not great. when I'm using this. That's also bad. Should be fine. Damage by recoil. Not a lot there. Really want to take out that Incineroar ASAP. Just a straight up different rule set for the battle is not what I expected. Let's try a laser beam first. Okay. Huge. That's fluffy, so that's huge. Creative confusion? Nope. Okay. Okay. Urshifu. Ooh. Okay, water. So Sue needs to... No. We're going to stubbornly stay out. Oh. I didn't expect it to actually have the game logic to have them swap out. But it makes sense that they would. And it... Oh, okay. So Thanos wastes the turn. Sue gets to hit Landorus. And I got outsmarted there real badly. It's rough. Let's fire. Okay. We want to flower trick Urshifu, and we're going to laser beam it. Okay. It's fine. Okay, no more, please. Okay, now Thanos can take out Urshifu here. That would be incredible. Alright. And I haven't even been taking notes on this. I need to stop for a second and tape all this in. Kieran. Incineroar. And they're all 50. Use water. Let's see. Water. Future. Whimsicott, level 50. Water. Urshifu, level 50. Grass, level future. Landorus, level 50. Water. Okay, so Thanos has to swap out here. Okay, it only has 4, so that actually makes life easy. Comfortable going for broke. Doesn't affect Whimsicott. Okay, but it still hits Landorus. But it's bad. Okay. Made my bed, so line it there. So this may be a wipe because I got stubborn and ignored the urgency there. all VGC. I mean, Future clearly works. Future is the play here. Even though I'm about to wipe, I understand. And this was very much my own doing to wipe here. Okay, that was very informative. Was okay. All right. Let's see. There they are. All right. Okay, we learned a lot there. I'm very happy with that run. Of course, the downside is we are back to Brendan. But the team is so much stronger. Very curious to see now after, I mean, it wasn't a huge amount of extra levels, but we picked up a few more levels. I'm really curious how much better I do in this attempt against him. Oh, okay. I was just totally expecting Star Strike to knock it out. Phalanx. Which, yeah, Thanos is just never going to be faster than it. At least not till... If I'm in a situation where I'm like level 85 still trying to get through this, then I would be, but that's not happening anytime soon, I think. Grimmsnarl, Solara. Okay, that's fine. Future Sight now. So honestly, that would be useful for the battle against Kieran, but I think I can handle Kieran now that I understand. I think I know what my starting move is, and it's literally just start with Phoenix and Thanos and just start shooting laser beams. Okay, Deoxys. we go ahead and we set up. Hyper Potion on Thanos. Yep. Now we send out Phoenix. I want to bait the I keep forgetting what it's called, Limb Toss. Limb Launch. Alright. That's all we were waiting for. Now Thanos can come out in one shot. Provided I don't get critted. That is the caveat. If that occurs, then it's basically just a wipeout, right? Alright. So now we restore Sue and Phoenix. Want to start Solara. For the next battle. Okay. This... Now I'm feeling the, like, rhythm of things, like, in the first Too Many Types as I was going through it. Like, alright, I know exactly what my pattern is for each battle. We use Grand Eon, we one-shot. Who's next? PD Piranha. We go to Kitty, we Mega Evolve, we use Fireball. I think if we do it right, we can get through this whole battle with using a single Pokemon. Maybe without taking a single bit of... Well, no. Bob-omb will probably use Explosion, so Thanos will probably take damage, but that'll be it. 78 speed. Alright, Goop Blooper. We stay out. We Flower Trick. I did see Super Mario Mon is going to be getting an update soon-ish. That's going to add a randomizer in. That looks like it's going to be a ton of fun to play. Definitely want to check out the randomizer at some point for that game. Okay. So we use Starstorm. Okay, didn't use Explosion. But we're fine. Okay. So it did get close, but we hung on. Kitty comes out. Probopass comes out, it Mega Evolves. But we Fireball. Okay. Ooh, it's got it. Oh, okay, that's fine. Didn't happen, Door. It just a little short of being able to deal enough damage. Okay. Alright. Heal Kitty with that. Use a full restore on Thanos. We want to start Thanos Phoenix for this next one. Okay. We just gotta start shooting lasers left and right. See how this goes. Oh yeah, we get faked out the first turn every time. Forgot about that. It's the fake out to set up the Con Perish. He's got... Alright. We want to Laser Beam Incineroar first, actually. Okay, that's not great. Thanos is gonna go down, so I'm not gonna worry about the damage count here. Sue. Okay. That should finish off Incineroar. Okay. So he goes to 1. Thanos goes to 1. Follow 3. Okay, so Landorus is going to come out. Let's swap. Swap in Hela. Thanos can't be... Okay. Word. Whoa, laser beam. That's Blizzard. Urshifu's gonna use Protect. Oh, correct. Oh, Surging Strike. Okay, well that's kind of fine. Ooh, okay. So Kitty. What a Flower Trick Urshifu. Let's use another Blizzard. Okay. Got baited. Okay, so it's kind of a non-turn. Sue. Can't. Okay, I still can't, so. We'll Blizzard again. It's fine. Because Sue goes down this turn regardless, so. Not a huge deal. Ooh, and we're gonna get to hit it. Ooh, this is gonna be a huge Blizzard. Doesn't really? Oh, jeez. I'm a little confused about that, honestly, but sure. Whimsicott, Coffee Berry, UGC. Do that on Urshifu. Morning. Why did I do that? That's not what I wanted to do. I'm fumbling hard on this one now. Yeah, why did I use the move that just restores HP? Made no sense. Dazzling Gleam. Break it down. Jeez. I fumbled so hard on this. I'm just gonna take the L here. Jeez. This was terrible the way I did the end of this. I think I want to save the things that can do laser beams for last. All my future type moves I think I want to use later. All right. All right, we'll do one more attempt tonight. Brendan, I consider 90% solved. There's still chances of wipes on him. Not like catastrophic situations if it's a wipe. Um, there is a little bit of RNG for it for getting through that one, but we get through him. He is the what was it? Was it the second gym for me? The one that had Grimmsnarl, actually, in the first Too Many Types was the one that was my big challenge last time. We get through him, whatever. Mario is easy. I'm still trying to figure out the order that I need to use stuff against Kieran. Right now I'm thinking maybe it's best to start Sue and I'm not positive yet. Start Sue and no. We gotta think it through. But Sue I think's a good start to take Whimsicott down as quickly as possible. So water works against it. Fluffy. What else was good against Fluffy? I know water and future are good options, but wow, I did it without getting hit. I just I didn't even register that. H/. Sorry, I was looking at my notes and trying to think what do I want to do against Kieran, because ooh, that was rough. But I like that one because the battle itself isn't rough in a way that feels unfair. It really feels like a puzzle to solve. This is what is going on in this battle. Whimsicott's gonna come out, is gonna use Perish Song, effectively. And there's gonna be this really tanky, beefy Incineroar there, which you're gonna be nervous about. I'm less concerned with the Incineroar as I am with the Whimsicott. It also has moves that do hit pretty hard against the team. So I want to deal with that quickly before it swaps out. Normal card, please. Okay. Oh, really? That's a first. Okay. Haven't had that happen in a while, so this is a things go sideways run already. Which is fine. I'm okay with one flimsier run from that happening. Really want to, yeah, we're gonna play around on this one and see, do any of my other Pokemon outspeed Grimmsnarl? Let's send out Hella. Let's see if I can use a Psychic finally, or is Grimmsnarl still faster and stronger? Ooh. Okay, well, we're still fine. back to full. We'll just stay out. I mean, we'll get through this one. I'm not gonna heal up for Mario, so it'll probably be a wipe against Mario, but that's fine. I'm just gonna kind of do it, and that will be how we wrap up for this one. So it'll be kind of a lackluster run, I think. But this is the thing that I knew was still a possibility with Brendan. There's still a non-zero chance that things can go a bit more sideways against him. And in that case, I don't want to burn a bunch of my revives. Hyper potions for the next battle. When it's not, I must say it doesn't feel necessary because I don't want to always have a net loss as far as like the items I'm replacing. Like if I'm using 8 hyper potions and like 4 revives or something each run, and I'm not making enough to buy that many, I'm going to gradually run out of resources. So we'll just let Sue and Thanos do what they can, see how much we can accomplish against Mario. Probably not much at all. Then we'll wrap things up. But this is a lot of progress. We know we can get through Brendan. We know with a fully healed team, Mario is a joke for us. Herein is the challenge right now. He only has 4 Pokemon, so it's not like he's got a lot to get through. It is just tricky trying to get through it. Okay. Weird. Oh, that's right. Grand Aeon was ancient. I keep mixing up the ancient and the anime type moves when like I'm thinking the name of them, so nope, that was a deserved wipe there. Or like destruction of Sue. Alright. I'm just gonna kind of pick whatever. I know what my path is to get through Mario. Actual attempt. So we'll do what we can till Thanos goes down. Okay. Let's try a laser beam. Okay. So we'll get through Birdo at least. Maybe we get a level here. Oh. Giddy Piranha. Just do another laser beam. Nope, that's it. Okay. That's fine. But yeah, not a great run. So there's still that part of it with Grimmsnarl. If Alara misses, that's that. But overall, I'm very happy with the progress. How much money do we have? Not enough to buy anything. I mean, the team, 65, 63, like, it almost feels like it was set up that you feel like, oh, I'm gonna over-level to get through the battle. Like I did, I over-level, I get through Brendan, and then Mario felt incredibly easy, and then we get to Kieran, and it's like, nope, everyone's set to level 50. You need to, like, here's your skill check. I do think we have a team that can get through this battle. I just need to figure out the order I need to use everyone. That's what I gotta work on. But yeah, a lot of fun tonight. I'm very happy with the progress. think there's a good chance that next week's stream could be the last one, provided we figure out Kieran quickly. So we get through Brendan smoothly. We get through Mario without any issue then. Kieran's the thing we still got to solve right now. And then we still have 2 more after that. And I don't know what to expect there. So depending how those go, it could end up being kind of a cakewalk like Mario is, or we have 2 more issues and puzzles to solve there. So I'm thinking, best case, we're going to finish it next week. Maybe it's going to take another 2, potentially 3 weeks to do it, depending how hard those last 2 battles are. But yeah, happy with the progress. Glad we managed to get through Brendan finally. Feel like we kind of cracked the code for what to do. There's still some RNG to it, but we got through him. And Mario, with the whole team alive, is not a difficult one at all. But I'm thinking with Kieran, so it's going to start Whimsicott and Incineroar. Whimsicott, I want to Water Pulse immediately. Well, we're going to get faked out first turn, so that's annoying. I'm just going to have to deal with that, do the fake out, and then Water Pulse, and I'll have to figure out who else I want to send out to work on Whimsicott. But if I got 2 focusing it, they don't swap Whimsicott out till Parasong hits 1. So it's got to be 2 Pokemon I'm comfortable with just being stuck out there and getting knocked out, but hopefully they are able to take out Whimsicott fast enough that it's just done then. Once that's done, I know what I can use against Urshifu because it's water. I have things that can deal with that. Incineroar, I have moves I can use against Incineroar within the team too. Like if Sue survives after, or at least a turn after Whimsicott's out, I can do a Water Pulse against Incineroar. Psychic will work against him too. And then I have 2 things with future type moves at the end that I can just start shooting lasers at everything that's left, including the Landorus. That maybe that will work. But we'll do the trial and error with it and see how it goes next week. So yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow night with more Final Fantasy VII, continuing working through Disc 2. Not too far from the end of that disc. I don't think we'll finish the disc tomorrow, but we'll make a nice chunk of progress and maybe be pretty close to the end of it. So yeah, appreciate everyone who tuned in. I hope you all had fun watching. I had a lot of fun tonight. The Elite Four and Too Many Types and Too Many Types 2 it's been so much fun. Like, it feels so much more challenging than the rest. Like, the rest of the game was pretty difficult too, but like these Elite Four really feel challenging because of the fact that it's effectively a gauntlet. Like, you can heal in between each battle, but if you lose, you go back to the beginning of it. So it is pretty rough. But it's been a lot of fun. So looking forward to next week's stream. So yeah. With that, I hope everyone has a good rest of your evening.